When LMPD officers have a crisis, there's a program that steps in to help. But as WDRB's Tamara Evans explains in the special assignment report tonight, firefighters have not gotten that same support until now.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Spend a few minutes with 4-year-old Ethan Zoller.
Hi there.
And you'll find an outgoing young boy who loves to play.
Go here. I want to see the playground. I love it.
Happy, carefree, and enjoying a day at the playground.
I got my car away.
He's come a long way in just 3 years.
He was 18 months old when he had his transplant.
It was his small intestines that were the problem.
When he was born, he had all of his intestines, but they didn't have nerves in them, so they didn't work. So he couldn't eat by mouth until he had his transplant.
In and out of the hospital, sometimes for a month at a time.
1, 2, 3, 4.
His mother, Sergeant Carmen Zoller with LMPD, had to take leave from work along with her husband. The bills started piling up.
It was probably one of the most stressful times of our lives.
It's a feeling that a select group of LMPD officers,
Did you have a good nap, huh?
like Detective Joshua Janes, understand.
I've never even held a baby before I held her.
His daughter Peyton got sick when she was just 2 months old.
I know.
She wasn't holding any food down and was in and out of the hospital as doctors tried to figure out why.
She was losing an excessive amount of weight, even in a 2-day span.
On Christmas Day,
You're just looking at just death warmed over. It was the worst thing imaginable.
Peyton was sent back to the hospital and eventually fell below her birth weight. It took doctors months of testing to get an answer.
They did a scope on her and found out that she was highly allergic to milk and protein.
Peyton had to have an IV to get the nutrients she needed. This worried father started considering options financially.
If I had to take a loan out, if I had to, personal items that we had, start selling to make up, for that.
But help would quickly arrive for both Detective Janes and Sergeant Zoller. Through the Louisville Metro Police Foundation's Officer in Distress program, they received financial help.
We've had officers who have had children with terminal illnesses. We have had officers themselves suffering from anything from terminal illnesses or being injured in the line of duty.
Barry Denton, the executive director of the foundation, says on average they help 20 to 30 officers a year, whether it be financial help, providing food at the hospital, or even just a phone call to make sure they're okay.
That program focuses on supporting officers and their immediate families when tragedy strikes.
Now the plan is to help other first responders. Money raised from an upcoming basketball Hall of Fame Classic at the Yum Center will be used to benefit police officers and firefighters in distress. Captain Casey Hennessy with Louisville Fire and Rescue understands how important the support can be.
Well, about 3 years ago, while I was riding my bike to work, I was struck from behind by a vehicle and was put in the hospital. I was off duty for about 6 months.
He had a spinal fusion and wasn't able to get around or work.
Most firemen have second jobs as well. So, while you're off, you can't work your second job, so you're kind of out that.
It was his fellow firefighters who came to the rescue financially and physically.
I had guys just come out of the blue, stop by my house, and want to cut my grass with lawnmowers in the back of the truck.
How much did that mean to you to have them offer that help?
It's priceless. I mean, you can't. It was not just me. It was my family, and it's something I'm indebted forever.
Now, for the first time, the Louisville Metro Police Foundation will also help firefighters. With continued donations, the plan is to keep the Firefighter in Distress program year-round.
And it's given back to those public servants who do so much for us every day.
It's something those that have been helped by the program, like Detective Janes,
You can say hi.
and Sergeant Zoller,
What, come at me, Mommy?
don't take for granted.
I'm forever thankful for what they have done for our family.
We're all one big family, and to see that the community is reaching out and supporting us is wonderful.
Great to see that help coming. That was Tamara Evans reporting tonight. A Hall of Fame Classic will take place on September 11th. For more information, just go to WDRB.com and click on the button.
Thousands of motorcycle enthusiasts riding for a reason.
I'm